What is going on, everyone? I got a new toy. I just picked up the Insta360 Go Ultra, and that is currently what is mounted on my hat right here. And I'm very interested in trying out this camera because I actually did buy the Insta360 Go when it first released a couple years ago. And I really love the concept of that camera, you know, the small little camera that you can kind of just attach to your hat, or you kind of get those, your chest, get those POV shots. And I really liked that camera, but the problem with that camera was it had no expandable storage. I believe I bought the smallest size and instantly regretted it because I would fill it up right away, and there was no way of taking it off unless you use it on the computer. You had to hook it up to it. To view the files, you had to have it back onto the pod itself. And the battery life was actually pretty bad on that camera. I mean, 20 minutes and it'd be dead. So when this came out, I was a little skeptical at first. And the more I started looking at it, I started to realize that maybe I should give this one a shot, because they kind of addressed the two main issues that I had with that camera, which was storage size, and this now uses an SD card. So I have a 512 gigabyte card in there, so I don't have to worry about that. And battery life. This is supposed to record for about an hour straight, and then when you hook this up, it fast charges. I think it goes from 0 to 80 in like 12 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So, and when you combine it together, you get, I believe, almost 3 hours of recording time. So I decided to pick it up, and my first initial thoughts on using this camera was only going to be for POV shots, kind of like what I'm doing here, and not necessarily replace my Action 5, because my Action 5 has kind of been my go-to for my vlogs, my behind-the-scene content, all that kind of stuff. And I wasn't looking for a camera to replace it because I'm very happy with it. This, I kind of wanted to get something more for POV shorts for like TikTok, you know, my socials, that kind of stuff. Not really talking, vlogging style videos, just mostly POV stuff. Quick day in the life type of things. But I've been using this for a couple of days now, and I'm starting to really like it. And I think I like the concept of how small it is. Kind of like I said, I have it on my hat because I could do my Action 5 up here, but that's big, it's heavy. This isn't. It's a lot less noticeable. And so, as you can probably see up here, I mean, yes, you can definitely notice that there's something on top of my head, but it's really a lot less noticeable. And what I also like about this is, let's pull this off. It's magnetic. So you kind of stick this on any metal post. And like I said, I tried doing some vlogging, and I'm getting some pretty cool angles versus instead of me carrying a tripod everywhere, most of the places I ever go to are magnetic surfaces. So I've kind of just been placing it on like the gutters, street signs, street posts. I mean, there's metal everywhere. And so I thought that today, what better place to try this camera than at the gym? So we're going to go over there right now, and we're going to do an 80s style montage workout video. We're going to be doing the clanging and the banging and the pumping the iron and get that blood flowing, brother. But that, I think, is a good place to test this. And another thing too about this camera is the Insta360 mic Airs do not work with this camera. And like I said, I originally was not going to buy any microphones for this camera because I did not want to turn this camera into a vlogging camera. But the more I'm using it, I was thinking maybe I should get those mics and test it out as a vlogging machine. And the funny thing is, the Insta360 mic Airs do not work with this camera. But I found out, and I tested this out, the DJI mics do work with this camera. All of them. The DJI Mic 2, the Mic Mini, the Mic 3s, they all work with this camera. But I want to also test out how the voice sounds on this camera. So that is what we're going to do. We are going to head on over. this camera is set on automatic. I'm not changing any settings. It is set to automatic voice isolation. I believe I do have that on, which it should, enhance my voice over the sound. So going to the gym is probably gonna be a good test to see how it actually sounds. So yeah, so let's head on over there. Let's try it out and see you in a bit. All right, no matter how much I do this, I am still always trying to do math. I spend more time trying to do math than lifting. 5 is 115. If I add a 10 plus 10, 135. 135 warm up. All right, so I did it. We're going to 185 now. So let's see what I can do for that, because that's going to be the highest I've gone so far. So on to the next thing. Let's see, I got bench press with dumbbells. I've been stuck at 70 for a while. 4 sets, 8 at 70. So let's see if I can at least get at least. Let's see if I can at least go to 75 today. Alright, here's a quick update. So far, looks like everything's going good. The camera, so the action pod is at 80%, and the camera itself is at 60%. So I'm already 40 minutes into this workout, and it's holding strong. I have been putting it back after each set resting, so obviously I'm not running at 100%. Alright, so we're done. Initial impressions. I think I really like this camera. I think Insta360 hit a home run with this one. 2 things that I would change on it though is the fact that this guy is not waterproof, and the fact that I think it would be really cool if they would have a removable battery in here too. So you have the same length, but the problem is that once this dies, you're kind of done. You have to go charge it. But if you had swappable batteries on here, that would make it the ultimate. Because I can just see like this dying, swapping a brand new battery in here, you get to go all day. So we got to go back and check out how the audio is. Like I said, I did not use any mics. The camera was set to automatic the entire time. I did notice that when it was in our darker section, it would go into pure video mode. So that's kind of cool. So let's go back, check it out. But as of right now, I'm kind of liking this camera a lot.